Am I the a-hole for telling my girlfriend I want to spend our date alone with her and not with her sister and nieces? I, 28F, have been with my girlfriend, 28F, for over 6 years now, and due to her mental health, we haven't had a chance to go on a date in a very long time. I have invited her out multiple times, but she always refuses, which again I fully understand why. We finally planned to go to my favorite park and have dinner afterwards, which she offered to pay for, and I was so excited to finally spend quality time with her. We live together and spend time together indoors, but it isn't the same as going out on a date, so I was really looking forward to it. She decided to visit her sister and nieces yesterday and stay the night, which I thought was lovely. They haven't seen each other in a while, so it's not a problem. So, this morning I get ready to have a shower as we plan to meet for lunch at the park. She checks in with me to make sure that everything is still good and then messages me to tell me that she invited her nieces and sister along as they would love to go to the park. I'm a little confused as I thought this was a date, which I mention, and she said that spending time with the girls would make the date even better for her. Now I do not have an issue with going to the park with them. Honestly, if this was just a random park trip, I would have said bring them along anyway, as that would have been nice, but this was supposed to be a date. So, I explained to her that I wanted to spend quality time with her today and I wished she asked me first, before inviting anyone along. She got upset and started saying that the girls will always come first and that she hasn't spent any quality time with them at all this week, but has done so with me. In my eyes, a date is very different to spending time alone at home. We had a little argument, but I made it clear to her that my issue wasn't the fact that we were going to spend time with the girls that day. I love spending time with them and her sister, but that this was supposed to be a date. I said we could have just rescheduled the date and had a park outing with them today instead, but she was telling me that I'm selfish and that she can't believe how I can be such a terrible person. She then said this word for word: if we had planned a candlelight dinner by the beach or something, and they want to go, they can. If you want to date me, you should get used to them crashing our dates. I have not yet replied to her message. I feel as though that it's important that it's just me and her, otherwise it isn't a date, and at the moment I don't feel special to her or valued as a partner, and I should now go into every date with the expectation that she will bring someone along with her. She has now cancelled, as she showed her sister our messages and they said they don't want to go out now because of this mess. I spoke to my sister, and she agrees with me that a date is between the couple, not family. So, Reddit, am I the a-hole when I said I wanted to spend our date with just her and not anyone else? Edit, thank you all for the support. I have posted a quick update in the comments. Nothing big, just addressing a few questions. Hey everyone, so super quick update, I decided to go for a walk by myself to the park and I enjoyed it. Of course, I would have preferred to be there in different circumstances, but I didn't want to just stay home and wallow in self-pity. I got back home just under an hour ago and spent this time thinking about what to do, and after reading all your messages I just wanted to thank you all for the support. I'm glad to know I wasn't just making a big deal out of nothing as I was starting to believe. I of course do not want to be a low priority in any relationship and will speak to her about it when she gets home. I still haven't responded to her message as I would prefer to speak in person, which I will do when she gets home from her sister's house. A few notes to answer some questions. No, she does not work due to the intense therapy she receives. I won't go into detail about her issues as it is not my place to say. As mentioned above, she is currently going through DBT therapy, which has been helping a lot, hence why we were able to finally schedule a time for the date today. I do support her financially, but she has also helped me out too many times as she does receive her own FORM of income. She even offered to pay for the dinner today, so it definitely is not just one way, so I highly doubt she is just with me for money. No, she does not have kids of her own, only her 2 nieces, F3 and F5. I will make a full update again once I have spoken to her properly. In the meantime, I will do something for myself and do some gardening. Once again, thank you all for the support. Update. Just want to start with thanking everyone who commented on my original post. I was honestly not sure whether I was right or in the wrong. It helped so much to be validated, so thank you all again. A lot has happened since I made my first post, so I'll try to condense it as much as I can. After reading your comments, and realizing I actually do have a reason to want to spend a date alone with my girlfriend, I decided to try to talk to her when she got home and also explain a few things to her that I did not realize myself until reading your comments. Sometimes it's hard to get your point across properly through text, so it's always best to speak face to face. When my girlfriend came home later that day, I tried to talk to her, but she blew up and nothing really was solved, so I tried again the next day, and it went pretty much the same way. She was denying she had done anything wrong and telling me I was the one in the wrong. Eventually, I just told her that I couldn't do this anymore or be with someone who thinks that what she did was okay. I think this sent her into a panic because she became even more verbally aggressive, to the point I just left the convo and didn't talk to her. We barely spoke for a few days while I tried to figure out what to do until she came to me and asked to talk. She explained that she had thought about what I said to her when she came home and understood why I was upset. I then found out that her sister had been feeding her a lot of hate about me and explained that because of her mental health condition she can be very easily manipulated into a certain viewpoint, which I honestly do see. She apologized and I did tell her how hurt I was by everything, and it will take a long time to get over this, to which she said she understood. Some of you suggested placing boundaries in the relationship. I brought this up in the conversation, suggested a few boundaries, and she has agreed to and respects this, which I was quite shocked to hear. Since that day things have been okay between us and we have been taking things slow. She has also come to the realization that the relationship she has with her sister is extremely toxic and how manipulative she is. A fight happened between them a few days ago. I don't really have the space to go into detail, but it really put into perspective how narcissistic and manipulative she is. My girlfriend has since again apologized to me for everything, and I have accepted her apology. I can see how she was being manipulated by her sister. I'm not sure what will happen moving forward, but just wanted to give an update as people have been asking, and to let you guys know that things between my girlfriend and I have now been sorted. Thank you all again for your comments on my first post. It really did help with resolving this situation. I just hope that my girlfriend doesn't get sucked back into her sister's way of thinking again. We will just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to share your story in the next video, comment on this one and I'll make it happen.